Forgot to unmute. Hi, chat. Are y'all ready to see an atrocity of a stream layout, except for the few of you who have already seen it? Hi, chat. Look at this monstrosity. This is a completely reasonable stream layout. I don't know what to tell you. There is nothing wrong with this stream layout. Okay, it's not illegible. I thought it was gonna be completely illegible. So this is kind of kind of refreshing to hear. Also, love to see KSS in chat. Spring balls in another area. My god. I love that bit. Anyway, it's been way too long since I speedrun this game last. And also my PB has some less than desirable people in chat. So I figured I should really make a good effort to beat it. So I did a little de-rusting in my Discord server yesterday. Which is actually, that's where this atrocity of a stream layout got made. Look at just how much information I'm trying to cram into those there boxes. You do not want to know how that's actually working. What? Ginga, thank you for the raid before I've even started? What the heck? How was your stream? For those of you who don't know me, I'm Amada. I play a lot of Metroidvanias, a lot of puzzle games, and sometimes a lot of randomizers, and sometimes other things. Today, I am picking back up VVVVVV, which I am in fact a speedrunner of. I am, I think, 40th in the category I'm running right now. I checked last night, but I already forgot, and I don't feel like checking again, so... 40th. Thank you, Papermoon. We were just getting started. Tim gonna be top 5? No, I won't. But hopefully I can at least climb back up the board and also just like set a new PB because it's been 2 goddamn years. What's the important thing for the Raiders to know is that Amada is cute? First of all, Papermoon, how dare you? Second of all, my subathon legally requires me to agree with you. Third of all, how dare you? And fourth of all, yes, I am. I guess I should probably just get started. Let me just remember which category I am in. Yeah, I have glitchless loaded up. Do not the glitches. All right. We'll return next subathon. Yes, and it's gonna be way more freaking expensive. That was some subpar mashing. Whatever. It's the first run of the day. All right. Can't wait to die to traffic skip. Think I made it? Yep. Oh, I made that. I hate this part of the run. Okay, don't do the fast strat, because it's not gonna work. I do apologize if I'm not reading chat very much this entire stream. Something speedrun. Honestly, I'll take that, considering my record has fast yes, and I did not go for that. Three, and then 2, I think? Yep. Laying down and vibing? Fair enough. Alright, time to inevitably make an overworld mistake. Although I think I've actually memorized my routing for this finally. I don't know, I have this KSS I saw do a redeem earlier who can tell me that my overworld movement is stupid and bad and stupid actually, but... That was a terrible turnaround. I'm a little surprised I lived that, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, damn it. Here's a trick I didn't do in my PB. I learned that one yesterday. Now, will I get the bufferable inputs? No. Look, if I'm streaming, I just can't get that. Like, it's a rule. Really? I died to that? That's... Oh, God. Oh, my God. Right. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Okay, that was really quite bad. This is the first run, so I am intending to actually finish it out. Managed to avoid platform head there. Are you kidding me? Oh, God. Okay, nice backup. Price of a good overworld? Yep. Look, this level is brutal, and we do it first in the run for a reason. I'm probably about to turn red on the timer. Yep. But honestly, considering how many deaths that was... Honestly, that 9 seconds is completely savable. Because my PB has a bit of a tragedy in warp zone. So I can absolutely pick that up. The slow door transitions give you time to rest. Yeah, that would be appreciated in this run. You have no downtime in this entire run. I think it's here. Nope, I could have... I have not died to that spike in a while. Okay, I think that unironically puts me 1 more second behind. Because I'm pretty sure I had, like, a perfect tower in my PB. That section's always, like, a little actually stressful. I'm not gonna go for the checkpoint deaths, because I always lose way more time than I gain trying to go for them. Except for that one. I sometimes go for that one. But I didn't this time. I just sometimes get it. The overworld theme is really good. No! Oh, God. Okay, well, those were some really stupid deaths. I should be like 5 more seconds behind, I think. about. Okay, I am not so sure if this is gonna PB anymore. What was that lag spike? I'm a little surprised that worked. No, that's a huge time loss. There we go. That room is... Shout out for Ginga? That is a good question. I was a little too distracted by the fact that I got a raid in the first 10 minutes before I even started. That's unfortunate. Apart from the worst way to die in this room, but... I lost 5 seconds there? It's not obvious. Oh, it was super obvious where time was lost. I fucking died like several times. Hi, Vermilion. What did I even name this split? Turned around too fast? I see. I forgot that's the one where you flip. Straight, turn around, turn around, turn around and flip. This area is just straight up muscle memory. This area, like, you just have to know how to get through this. I could have been more aggressive there. If I'm gonna PB, this is the level where I'm gonna gain time. Because the back end of Warp Zone in my PB has a massive tragedy happen. This room and the next one. Genuinely, probably the hardest part of the run, and I just nailed it. That was the best. That is the best I have ever done Warp Zone. Unfortunately, that was kind of the end of my real great time saves. Unless I get an amazing Gravitron, which is not going to happen. Just flatly, it's not going to. That's the second gold I've gotten in the past 2 days. Like, I've still got it. I just gotta string it all together, you know? Damn it. Oh god. That's really bad. Why did I go under that? Damn it. Damn it! That's really bad. Oh god. This is a brutal pattern. Oh god damn it. I'm gonna die at 5 seconds. Oh my god, I avoided that. Okay, okay, I gotta switch my colors around. Because bright red should be a good thing. Or maybe I do still want it bright, actually. Okay, so the problem is that we're going into lab, and lab in my PB is, like, perfect. Lab in my PB is when I went from, like, 9 seconds behind to 21 seconds ahead. It's a gold by 30 seconds over my previous PB. That is really unfortunate, and I think the run has no potential now. I'm still gonna see it through, just to, like, finish a run, but who knows? If I get a perfect finale, it might still be possible. But I am going to end up behind just from that, because I had a deathless lab. Well, actually, I have learned greed strats in this section. I didn't do that in my PB. I did the safety strat in those rooms. Hi, Vermilion. Damn it. Oh god, that's real bad. Oh, that's really bad. Yeah, run's dead. Oh my god. Yeah, look at that. Already behind. Yeah, look at that time loss. Like I said, lab in my PB is perfect. So anything short of perfect is a massive time loss. What's my best look like? Or not my best, my best possible time. So I would have to gold finale by several seconds if I want this run to work. Well, if nothing else, it's nice to see the first run of the day actually finish. Look, this is an easy room and no one should ever die here. See, it's an easy room, no one should ever die. What? That's a problem. Ouch. Okay, I just messed that up. Oh god. Really? This room. There we go. Okay. Did I at least gain time over my PB in this? No. I ended 30 seconds behind. Honestly, for a first run of the day... I'm sorry, hold on. What was that poll going on in chat? I did not see that. I could try a different category. Well, that was actually... I only had 7 deaths in Gravitron, but they were real bad deaths. Still an impressive will amount to survive for 60 seconds. Yeah, I don't think I've ever done Deathless Gravitron. Like, I'm pretty sure 5 deaths is the absolute lowest I've ever had. Still, though, for a first run of the day, that is not bad. I've still got it, just not quite all of it, you know? I'll have to manually reset. My sum of bests continues to crawl lower. What even is my sum of bests is a 15-minute time? My sum of bests is only my sum of bests is 51 seconds faster than my PB. That is massive in a game this short. In fact, hold up. What's the, like, world record? Right, I don't have a browser open. The world record is like just barely is just barely a 14-minute time, I think. Oh, okay, fine, I'll hydrate. I don't know, KSS was maybe here at some point. And Stretch, how dare you? Well, that was a very nice first run of the day. Time to never get out of SS1. I guess any run with a gold in it is gonna be nice. Was that a deathless warp zone? Did I unironically deathless warp zone? I don't think I've done it last run. I don't think I've done that before. And there goes the run. Hey, Zephon, I think. I think that's how I would pronounce it. Yep, and so it begins. The swarm that died of the first level. If I get frustrated, I'll switch to no oob. Because that category has... That's the thing, is I have a ton of potential. I have no consistency. In Off-Kai Expo, I don't even know what that is. But also, if it's physical, no, because I have no money. Like, I don't have enough money to bus into the city, let alone go somewhere farther away. Oh my god. My nuts lab oh no, my lab is the easiest level in the run by far. Like, I'm actually consistent at lab. Lab is not the problem. The problem is that I'm consistent at lab. Gravitron, honestly, like, yeah. Lab is like the one level where I am consistent. The problem is literally the entire rest of... Well, actually, no. Tower, I'm pretty consistent as well. just incorporate double Gordian, Fivehead. No, I cannot get double Gordian consistently. It's way too hard. I've done it, but like only a handful of times. I did do it 3 times in a row once, and I told myself that was consistency enough, and then I tried it in a run and I could not get it. Oh, huh? That's possible? How much time does Fast Yes even save? I thought it saved 0.6. But I just didn't do it and got plus 0.3. Compared to my PB that did it. We're getting time save I didn't even know was possible. Honestly, that could just be text mashing. Alright, so I'm trying to... Where did the run actually die? Mostly lab. Oh my god. What the heck was that? Well, it wasn't a death, although it was probably an equivalent time loss. That's really bad. Okay, fine. Backup strat. Oh my god, I can't. Mata versus bufferable input. That's really bad. There we go. Okay, at least I got it second try. Yeah, my main problem is just dying. Pretty sure I just lost like 2 frames by flipping in that hallway, but whatever. It's not like this run's gonna survive. I guess the run did actually get out of SS1, so I shouldn't say that. Any run that makes it out of SS1 has potential. Despite my deaths, this actually is seeming like a pretty good SS2. It's faster than the last one. I'm ahead of PB. What? Cloud skip is such an easy trick, and I just can't do it for some reason. Okay, so just don't do anything stupid in this split, and you shouldn't lose any time. Oops. That's a time loss. Can I actually just stand here? Yes. If I just don't die in tower, then... Honestly, if I just get, like, my previous run, but I don't fuck up Warp Zone, then that's a PB. That's the biggest room for improvement in my PB, is that I died in I love you, that's why I have to kill you. And once you're dead and off cycle in those rooms, you're just not recovering. There is no backup strat. But like, if I just get a clean, deathless tower, that's all I really want. Oh my god. Oh my god, I missed the input. I'm 3 seconds ahead. I have not touched Hollow. I honestly, I think I'm good enough at Hollow Knight. Like, I'm just a casual rando player at Hollow Knight at this point. And I'm okay with that. I'm also just not gonna mention that I'm 3 seconds ahead. Because, that's real bad. Oh my god, I forgot that. What's the movement here? No! Okay, yep, run's dead. That was a, like, humongous time loss. That's great. Yeah, hey, so remember when this run was ahead? Why did I do that? Okay, yeah, run's dead. I'm tempted to reset. I do love the same frame death that happens if you fuck up this room. But yeah, I'm like 40 seconds behind now. Yeah, I don't know if I can recover from that. Yeah, no, I can't recover from that. Oh, my hands are getting sweaty already. Yeah, that was... What was even the room that killed me there? Was the freaking... The one after the first conversation in Intermission 1? I don't think I've ever struggled with that room. And then I just had a tragedy and not as I do, which happens. All right, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. I will be back shortly. Alright, I'm back, chat. Am I like centered in the box because I can't actually see myself there? That's where I have my my live split lives there right now. You mean redeemed stretch? I just got back. There we go. Oh. Well, let's go die to SS1 another handful of times. Okay. That was way too soon. Yeah, if you're wondering how 43 runs completed out of 311 runs attempted happens, it's mostly traffic skip's fault. That is the primary culprit of why the attempt counter is so high relative to the attempts completed. That was terrible text mashing, and I'm tempted to reset for it. Oh my god, that terrible text mashing. I'm gonna be like a full second behind here. Assuming I live. Why did I do that? Why did she do that? Is she stupid? Don't answer that. This is the fourth run in this minute, I believe. Whoops, I just bumped my mic. I really need to get a new bonk emote. There's so many things I need to do. Ooh, barely made that. Barely made that. Yeah, you go rest, Effie. That was way too fast of a mashing start. I'm dead. Yep. Yeah, so this is why I don't run this category very often, but I really want a PB. I should probably PB the other category. Well, PB the other category is free. I thought I was too slow. I was too fast there? Really? There we go. Got the music lineup. the only one of its kind in the run, and I died to that. Yeah, Traffic Seek would be a lot less memorable if they didn't have stop signs for heads. That was way too fast. Oops. I zoned out. Wasn't mashing. That was way, way, way too fast. Really want to get a PB though, but who knows? If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I'm having a good time either way. Although I might switch to no oob in a bit, just because I'm getting a little sick of SS1. Damn it. 1 frame too slow. I don't even know if it was called Traffic Skip before I showed up. Probably, but I know there's a room in the overworld that wasn't named until I showed up. Unfortunately, the odds we see that room are very low because it's on the way to lab. There's a red one on the way to lab, and it's called Noob Spike. Because of me, I named it that. I'm totally, yeah, okay, reset. You know what, let's do some no oob. Hold up. Open splits, V, no oob. Yes. There we go. Okay, hold up. The auto splitter broke. There we go. See, my sum of best is a little inaccurate here because I don't run this category very often. But this is the category where I'm allowed to do some glitches. Such as the one that I just did to skip the entire first level. And a side effect of that is that I'm sad. As you might be able to see as I'm hurling myself across all these screens. If I die one more time, I'm gonna... Like, I might shame reset that. The game absolutely does let you turn the frown upside down. It currently is. Okay, fine, I'll do the backup strat. Also, hey, Fen. Oh my god, what is it with this fucking input? Why can I not get those? damn it. Whatever. My splits in this category are so bad that I can totally still PB. Never mind. I hate when that happens. I am actually just noticing I can take my glitchless splits for... Yeah, hold up. Let me go... open splits, V, glitchless, the new one. My splits have been updated? Sure. Oh god, live split. Live split, you piece of shit software. Thank you. Let me take... Yeah, the segment time. Oh, the segment time and the best segment are the same. I copy that. Now I open splits, no oob. Oh my god, live split. You... Edit splits. Okay, so it's free level. My best segment is actually that. Actually, could I have copied my... I can copy my finale time as well, actually. Just to get some slightly more... Edit splits. My best segment for dial V for victory is that. Oops. Open splits, V, no oob. Truly the noob category, yep. Edit splits. Because yeah, finale is unchanged, is completely unchanged compared to glitchless. Okay, there we go. My sum of bests is a little more accurate now. Yeah, the segment times for lab and finale are the same. Actually, I guess no, intermission 1 is different. Never mind. I was gonna say intermission 1's also the same. Tower is not the same because of all the overworld jank. Oh, well, we're doing this. Okay. Yeah. I could have gone slightly faster there. I could have gone a lot faster there. I'm very tempted to shame reset that, but... Oh my god. Look, my splits here are so bad that this can still PB. But, like, do I want this to PB now? If I hit traffic skip... I hit traffic skip. There, not traffic skip, cloud skip. Traffic skip is the first one. There's no traffic skip in this run. I skipped the entire goddamn room. Wow, that was slower than PB. That's really embarrassing. But I can still PB because, like, every other split in this run sucks. Hey, look, it's Noob Spike. It's the room I named. There's no Vermilion to say hi to. A true tragedy. We never get that lineup. Oh my god. I hate this lineup. Oh my god. There we go. Why can I not do Warp Zone? This isn't even Warp Zone. Why can I not do Lab? This is gonna really hurt if I die here. Okay. I got through Lab. I didn't lose that much time. Okay, now everything that's happened up to this point gets invalidated because I suck at this part of the route. This is probably one of the bigger route divergences. Okay, I avoided that one. There's no checkpoints for a while this way. I think I did the hard part. That's the hardest part of this route. I just hope I don't get checkpoint jump scared in my muscle memory, because that if there's a checkpoint on the way, then it will just checkpoint jump scare me, and I will hit it, and then the run's dead. Whoops. There's one there. Good to know. Does someone want to just check my PB and see if there's any other checkpoints on route after that one? Why did I avoid that checkpoint? I did not need to do that. It's the fastest way to get to it? What am I doing? That's not the fastest. Oh my god. Look, if anything was happening the fastest way to do it, I would have had a PB by now. Why can I not get single Gordian today? Whatever, I'll hit Cloud Skip first try. Yep. It shows I'm streaming on speedrun.com? I also did not know that. That's really bad. If I make one more SS1 mistake, I might just reset. Nobody saw that. God damn it. That was terrible text mashing, by the way. Wait. Okay, phew. I almost forgot what category I was playing. There's no other checkpoint. Okay. It's until I get actually into... I'm absolutely not allowing that to be in any run. Oh, stream plays teleport. Love to see it. Welcome in. How was your stream? For those of you who don't know me, I'm Amada. I play a lot of Metroidvanias, a lot of puzzle games, a lot of randomizers, and today I am speedrunning VVVVVV, which is none of those things currently. Like, the cursed thing about this category is that if I can just finish a run, it's gonna PB. That's the cursed thing about this category. Is that it's not beating my run that's the hard part, it's just finishing a damn run, because the overworld shenanigan is so freaking hard. And I am so under-practiced with it. That's really bad. But I can allow one truth death. I don't know if I can allow that. God damn it. Did I used to be good at this? I am, I believe, 39th in this category. But that was with the old route. I don't actually know if I've... Well, allegedly I've completed 2 runs with the new route. Like, the thing with this category, the route changed since my last PB in this category. Or no, since my last PB that I was actually proud of. I used to be good at this, like 2 years ago. That really hurts. That's 2 seconds down the drain, and I died to the skellies. See, this is why we do SS2 first in Glitchless. And also why we do SS2 in... I forgot what fucking category I was playing. I can't believe I forgot what fucking category I was playing. God damn it. Yeah, so this is how my attempt count gets so high so fast. I also thought I was locking in for a moment, and then I messed up in one of the spots you really can't afford to mess up. I will hydrate after this run. You can't just redeem hydrate during a speed run and expect me to, yeah, I'll just pause the speed run. No, that's not allowed. And there's unfortunately no breaks in this entire goddamn run. It was on VR, sorry for the delay. Fair enough. But yeah, welcome in. How was your stream? I'm shame resetting that one. Like, that wasn't that bad of a death, but, like, it was that bad of a death. Someday. It's so awkward with this category, because if I can just finish a goddamn run, it's a free PB. But... like, in order to do that, I have to finish a run. We're still working on VR chat. Nice. Glad you had a good stream. And thank you for trusting me with your community. Okay. Okay, so just don't flip too early out of this room. That was a slight time loss just to letting go too soon, but whatever. That's... I haven't even made it to the back half. Like, SS2 is that brutal. Like, even with it, like, just imagine how hard glitchless is. This is no oob where I don't have to do SS1, which kills, like, kills, like, 80% of my runs. But then, of the runs that make it to SS2, a further... I forgot to hydrate. Whatever. This run's gonna die in a minute anyway, so, like... yeah, I want a PB in this category that I'm actually proud of. Even if the other category is the one even if glitchless is still like my main category, I still want a better PB in this one. I barely made that. No, I died to that. Acceptable backup strat, honestly. This is really bad. No, I actually recovered it. Usually dying there is just run over, but I actually managed to get back on cycle. Okay, I've made it through the brutal opener of the run. I think I got the corner cut there. Okay, so we have an actual run now. Someone remind me to hydrate and stretch after this run. Nice. Not a gold, but I'll take it. I'm ahead. That's the important part. Okay, now I do lab and then the run dies. The run's not gonna die in lab because it's lab. Whoops. That ledge. That ledge right there is devious. That's quite bad. I actually don't know what kind of lab I got in my no oob PB. I think I might have actually had a half decent lab. I'm continuing this run only because I know the back end of my PB sucks. And that I didn't do that. Or that. I almost hit those spikes. No Vermilion to say hi to. I get it? Nope. There it is. Damn it. That is unfortunate. I think I'm losing time here. Yep. But if I can just get the fucking overworld movement, then we're on pace for a really solid run. Except it doesn't matter because I'm gonna fuck up the overworld movement. Okay, sure. Okay, those are the two hard ones to dodge. The third one is free to dodge if you remember that it exists. Okay. Yeah, if there's another checkpoint, I'm gonna lose it. And by it, I mean the run. There we go. That is exactly what you want to see. I just have to not be dumb in tower. Which is harder than it sounds. Because you gotta remember, we're working with a cat girl who has maybe 3 brain cells on a good day. That's true. By it'll murder me, I mean I will murder you. That is true. This is a threat. For legal reasons, this is not a threat. No, that's really bad. This is still a run though, just because, like, I got the trick, which means I really want to see this run to completion. Just because I really want to show off all the really cool tech in the back half of the run. And also, like, practice all the really cool tech in the back half of the run. And see what I mean? I opened the fucking map! God damn it. See? See what I mean by free PB? Yeah, here's High Vermilion in this run. Alright, so... there is a lot of... this is where the run gets really cool. Oh my god, I barely lived that. Shit. You literally just hold right. Oh my god. That is really embarrassing, but whatever. Yeah, I opened the map and still golded. That's how much potential I have in this category. That's how ass my splits are here. That is really unfortunate. I don't even know if I, like, did the cool strats in this room. I'm totally losing time here. If I don't lose time in this split, I don't know what that says about my PB. This is another room that's different. What the hell was that lag? Shit, which one is it? Where is it? There it is. That was so slow. No, I lost a ton of time there. That was... yeah, so this is where this run gets really interesting. Oh god, which one is it? There. And we're in Warp Zone. If you're wondering why the split is named Cinematic Tension, it's because I suck at the glitch and I didn't get the black bars. That or they fixed it. Okay, well... yep. Oh my god. This is... if this PBs, I'm fucking trying this again, because this is a tragedy. There we go. Oh god. There we go. I'm behind already. That's not good. I hate doing Warp Zone last. Where did I lose a full fucking minute there? Oh, right, the start. I'm gonna finish the run, but, like, I can't PB. I should probably explain everything that just happened now that I don't really have to concentrate because the run's dead. I just skipped Gravitron. If this still PBs somehow, that says something about the finale I had in my PB. So there's something that happens when you skip saving Violet, is you skip that cutscene. And, oh god. Oh my god. If you skip the cutscene you get when you save Violet, what the fuck? Oh my god. Why can I just not... There's a timing where you enter the screen and oh my god. Yeah, intermission 2 skip is a side effect of skip of not saving Violet. Oh my god. I haven't even heard this part of the song in like in years. Is my PB already done? No. But like... That was horrendous. Yeah, PB just finished. So basically what happens is saving Violet is hard programmed to save, or to play that cutscene. Saving crewmate number 2 is hard programmed to start Gravitron. Or no, crewmate number 3. So what happens if crewmate number 3 is Violet? The answer is it plays Violet's cutscene and does not take you to Gravitron. Oh my fucking god, can I do this room please? Is this gonna be slower than my frickin' glitchless PB? Because that would be really embarrassing. No. Okay, so that was a fucking tragedy. That was just terrible. Five Deaths in Voon Show. That is horrendous. That is like that's a real motivation destroyer of a run. Yikes. I thought I knew how to play this game. Oh, I'm gonna try another one, because I'd be surprised if it's worse than that. Being over a minute behind PB with a PB this bad is just... Like, am I even a speedrunner? I say, it took me like 2 hours to beat this game casually. Really what killed the run was just tragedy in the final 2 levels. I mean, like, Warp Zone's fucking hard. There's a reason I don't like doing it last, but it's optimal in this category. That is one thing I love about Glitchless, is the level order doesn't matter. But once you're in No Oob, the level order matters again. I'm resetting on that. Yeah, every single level is put where it is, not because of difficulty reasons, but because of time saves. At least I finished a run. I was just, you know, really hoping to get it. Wait. Forgot what fucking category I was in. I was yapping instead of doing the glitch at the start of the run that makes this category this category. I should note there is such a thing as double intermission skip. That is a thing, and it is faster by like 1 or 2 seconds. But the thing about double intermission skip is I really don't want to do it. Ever. I do vaguely know how and why double intermission skip is a thing. So, fun fact about Lab, you can just walk backwards out of the area once you have Victoria. You can go save the crewmate, and then instead of taking the teleporter, you can actually just walk out and leave. And then you can go, I forget exactly how it works. I don't actually, I wish KSS was here, because KSS actually understands double intermission skip. All I know is DIS is stupid, and I'm never doing it. But yeah, as it turns out, doing Lab backwards is faster than doing intermission 1. But it's also really goddamn hard. At least it's actually possible, which is not something I can say about most levels in this game. Backwards. Like, I don't think this area is possible backwards. It might be. I actually got single Gordian there. And I'm off cycle in this room. Yeah, I salvaged it relatively quickly. Also, I actually got cloud skip, nice. I always grab that checkpoint because the time loss is worth it because I'm so inconsistent at this shit. God damn it. That's not the button I want to hit. This might be the last run. Just because that last run I actually finished was a bit of a motivation killer. Lost half a second to text mashing. Let's go. Also, thanks for the follow. Always appreciate it. I'm really tempted to shame reset. Do I try one more? I got off to a late start. I should probably make some food. I think it sucks to end with no PB, but we just didn't get a PB today. It happens. Got a couple golds, at least. That wasn't completely wasted. Yeah, better luck next time. My sum of bests in this category, like, I mean, my sum of bests in glitchless is actually even more ahead. That's the thing, is if I can just match, like, if I can just do a run without dying, like, that's like 30 seconds saved easily. Yeah, the golds show I have the ability. It's just a matter of, like, actually being good enough to execute. I can do it. It's just a matter of doing it consistently. All right. Quit out of this. Close out of that. Close out of live split. Yes, I want to update my splits. And that is going to call it for today. Shame there was no PB, but whatever. Oh, hold up. I need... Oh, God. Firefox. There it is. Let's go find someone to send the Twitch crew over to. Do I plan to join the race tomorrow? I planned to join the race yesterday, and then my family asked me for something, just a quick favor, which turned into 4 hours. So... All right. What even is that emote? Hmm. Yeah. Who the heck do I want to raid? Most of my usual raid list doesn't seem to be on. In fact, is anyone that I like to raid on? Like, literally any of them? No. Huh. Well then. I didn't plan around that. Huh. I guess it sucks to not raid with a crowd this large, but I just don't really see anyone I feel like raiding right now. So I guess I am just ending stream. Yeah, I suppose I'm just ending stream. I will hopefully see y'all tomorrow. A suggestion? I was about to hit it in stream, but if there's a suggestion, I'll entertain the idea. I am following them. Yeah, I'm not familiar with the game, but if you think it's, I'll trust. Yeah, if you think it's a good idea, and I have very few other ideas. I guess I could have rated Dizzy, but I don't know. I'm kind of mad at one of the people he's collaborating with at the moment for using AI. So yeah, I'll raid over. Sure. I would give more information about this raid, but Sari's the one who suggested it, and I don't know much. I know we have raided them like once before when they were playing Outer Wilds, like a year or two ago. But yeah, I'll send the raid over there. I need to go make some goddamn food, and I'll see y'all tomorrow, hopefully.